Hello students and anyone else who may be watching from home. This is Mr. Borges, and this is just going to be a short video explaining about what's coming up with our distance learning and CodeCombat. So if you found this video, that means you probably already found in Google Classroom the assignment, something new, CodeCombat. So what we're going to do is, right, I realize not everybody's going to read this, I realize not everybody's going to watch this video, right? But this is important right here. Do not make a student account. We're going to walk through that. So here's a link, CodeCombat. We go ahead and click that. Brings us up to the CodeCombat website. We are going to sign up. And then it says right here, oh, if you're a student, choose your account type. Sign up as a student. Please do not click this. You're going to have problems, right? You're going to need a code. There is no code. Please sign up as an individual. Pretty please, click where it says sign up as an individual. Don't sign up as a student. Okay, so, right, you're going to enter your birth information. That's just fine. I'm going to go ahead and enter. I'm going to tell the truth and enter mine. Please tell the truth and enter yours. I'm going to go ahead and click continue right here. Once you've done that, it's going to ask you for some information. It's going to ask you for your email address. Please enter your email address, your first name, last name, and 2 digits, just like we do when we log into Google Classroom, right? At stu.morongo, morongousd.com. Right, first name dot last name and the last 2 digits at stu.morongousd.com. Then for your username, go ahead and pick I'm just going to copy and paste it. You're going to go ahead and put your same username, your first name dot last name and the last 2 digits for your username. And then for your password, you're going to pick yourself a password that you're going to remember. Right? Probably going to want to write it down somewhere. Once you've entered that information, go ahead and click create account. It's going to, save it if you want. It's going to tell you, oh, here's your big info. Write this down. Did you write it down? Did you write it down? Go ahead and write it down. Once you've done that, you can click Start Playing, and it's going to take you into CodeCombat. I'm not going to explain everything about it, but I am going to give you some of the quick basics right here. So there's some different worlds that you can be working in, right? So we're going to start out in the dungeon over here. We're just going to click Play where it says the dungeon, right? And there's this big yellow arrow that helps you. Right? The big yellow arrow helps you a lot in CodeCombat, so please follow the big yellow arrow. Right? It's pointing to this first flag right here. We're going to go ahead and do that one. It explains what's going on, what's the objective, what's the lesson. Okay, from here you're going to pick yourself a hero. Right now you can only pick one of these 4 first heroes anyway. It doesn't even let you pick these other ones. These 4 heroes right here, I know, it's noisy. These 4 heroes, they all have the exact same abilities. If you look at their damage, their health, their speed, it's all the same. So just pick the one you think looks cool, right? I think this guy looks cool, I'm going to pick him. If you think she looks cool, pick her, right? Doesn't really matter. Don't go crazy about this part. Where it says Python down here, please leave this as Python. I do want you to be learning some coding in Python. You can change that. Please don't change it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and click Next. Here, the yellow arrow is helping us again. We've got to equip some shoes. The shoes, right? Now, the way CodeCombat works, a piece of equipment like your shoes gives you abilities, right? So now we have the ability to use these methods. Move down, move left, move right, and move up. Those are methods that our hero can use. Those are computer commands, basically, computer programming commands. I'm going to go ahead and click play. We're going to be able to see how CodeCombat works. Right, so it always pops up with this thing that are your goals. Some kids just click this without reading it, and then they don't know what to do. Don't be that guy, okay? So we're going to avoid the spikes. We're going to collect the gem. Here's a gem at the end. You can see that the spikes in the end. We don't want to just crash into the walls. We're going to get hurt. We're going to guide our hero by writing a program with code. You're going to write code in the editor on the right. It's going to be behind this instructions right here. You're going to click run when you're ready, and your hero will read the code, follow your instructions exactly the way that you typed them, even if that makes them die. And then we're going to get our hero down the hallway without touching the spikes to get the gem. It's going to go ahead and start the level. Right, so you can see it's helping you. Right, so they're asking us to type a move down command. Here's line 6. Right, here's some comments that are going to help us in case we forgot what to do. Move towards the gem. Don't touch the spikes. Anything with a number sign like this. It's not instructions. It's just a comment to help you. So if you get stuck, read the comments. Right? So here are the methods that we can use. Right now we only have the shoes. We only have these 4 methods. So we can tell the hero dot move down. That tells the hero to move down. Or we can tell the hero, it's an instruction for the hero. So we're going to type hero dot, and then we get to pick one of those things. You could actually see before I typed the dot, we had some choices here, and you can just pull them from the menu. In this case, we want the hero to move down. As you can see here, we want her to move down, so we're going to pick move down. Right, if I run the program right now, it doesn't hurt anything, but she's not going to make it to the end. Right, so she didn't make it. So we're going to continue writing code. That's okay, we're not done yet. So say if you get totally, completely stuck, over here, there's some hints. You don't know what to do next? Click on the hints. Here they remind you what it is that you're supposed to be doing, and there's often more than one page of hints. So that if you don't know what to do, right, click on another page of hints and they basically can tell you exactly what to do. We need another command right here. Use the method move right. So we're going to type that hero move right. We don't need this hint anymore. Okay, so click run here. Hero follows the directions. There we go. Make it to the end. Right? And they're just reminding you about the hints. Okay, that's great. Right? When you're done, you click done. Right? You get some experience. You get some money. You've got some new equipment. And right, this new piece of equipment is going to give us new methods, new things that our hero can do. Right? Once we get a sword, we're going to be able to use our sword. We'll get new methods to do hero.attack and things like that. Gems let us buy equipment in the future, and XP lets us level up our hero. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click continue. There is a subscribe button here. You'll notice this. Throughout CodeCombat is free. Throughout CodeCombat, they will occasionally ask you, hey, do you want to pay $10 to do some extra more stuff than you can do right now? And I think it's $10 a month actually, and you never ever have to pay. You can always just click no thank you. It does ask from time to time, it's no problem. Just say no thank you. All right, go ahead and click continue here. There's the yellow arrow again. The yellow arrow helps us along. Right? So we're going to follow along this path of red flags throughout here. After a while, you may see other different color flags. You may see some blue flags. If you try to click them, it won't let you. It says, hey, you got to pay $10. That's fine. But there's always going to be, well, maybe not always, but there's going to be more and more red flags for you to do. So what we're going to do then, I'm going to let you go ahead and continue on with the red flags like that. But there's one more thing to do. We go back to the Google Classroom page. And that is, before you finish what you're doing here, I would like for you to please click where it says Mr. Borges, right? Join CodeCombat clans. So this is a link right here that I've created to our clan within CodeCombat. Now, if you click on that, it's going to bring up our clan page. And all you have to do is click where it says Join Clan. And once you've done that, see, this is the real me. This is the fake me. It's a student making this video. But now you can see that's how I join the class. And then when each of you do that, that's how I'll be able to track you in the class. So if you do create a CodeCombat account but don't join the clan, then you're not actually in the class where I can monitor your progress. Okay, that's the basics of joining CodeCombat. So we're going to go ahead and get started up with that and go ahead and explore some lessons in CodeCombat. And I will set weekly progress goals, a lot like we did in code.org. All right, so that's it for that, folks. Hope that you have fun with CodeCombat. I like it a lot, and you'll learn a lot about Python, which is a real coded computer programming language. It's a real language that computer programmers use. I know when we're doing code.org and we're doing all the block-based stuff, we're learning, but real programmers don't use blocks, right? Real programmers do use Python. So I'm excited for you guys to get a chance to try it out and learn some Python. If you have questions, as always, go ahead and post them in the Google Classroom, right? You can post them as a comment right here, or you can send me a private message if you don't want to post something publicly. Alrighty, folks, that's it for that. I hope that you're all staying safe and well, and mostly not going crazy, and stuff like that. And I hope to be able to see you someday soon. Alrighty, bye.